The ASEAN Global Leadership Program, AGLP, is a custom-designed 5-day program focusing on the 4 key themes of globalization, entrepreneurship, innovation, and leadership. The first AGLP was launched in 2009 in collaboration with the Cambridge Judge Business School in UK, followed by the Chong Kong Graduate School of Business in China, the UC Berkeley Haas School of Business in USA, the London Business School in UK, and the New York University Stern School of Business in the US. The AGLP provides a learning platform for the participants to address the challenges and opportunities in the AEC context, while promoting business networking for the participants from the Southeast Asian countries. The AGLP is aimed at those senior executives working in both the public sector and the private sector across industries in the Southeast Asia region, who have responsibilities for strategic leadership and for improving their company's performance. As of today, the AGLP alumni comprise some 300 top executives at the C-suite and board level in the corporate sector, including policymakers and regulators from the public sector. In 2018, we launched our first edition of AGLP in collaboration with NYU Stern School of Business. Prior to this, we have conducted our AGLP in the West Coast from the year 2013 to 2017 in collaboration with UC Berkeley Haas School of Business. While their attraction in the West Coast with Berkeley Haas, with its proximity to the San Francisco Bay Area and the Silicon Valley, we felt that we should launch a program in the East Coast, specifically in New York, which is the global financial center. This is also in response to the request of our clients and the AGLP alumni to have a program in the East Coast. We decided to collaborate with NYU Stern because of its reputation as a global business school, with its MBA and EMBA programs being ranked among the top 10 in the finance discipline. We were also comfortable with the program design approach and commitment of the Stern leadership to work with us in putting together a world-class custom program for the ASEAN leaders. The first edition was successfully conducted from the 16th to 20th of April 2018. We brought a group of 40 participants comprising top executives from both the private and public sectors from the ASEAN countries. The participants spent a very stimulating week with a very exciting program agenda comprising classroom lectures, panel discussion, company visits, and a business networking reception. The feedback from the participants was very positive, as confirmed from the formal program evaluation results and the informal verbal feedback that we received. The participants felt that it was a week well spent in meeting their expectations. They were impressed with the depth of the expertise of the Stern faculty, and they felt the program agenda provided a balanced mix of learning and networking activities to keep them engaged throughout the week. The Stern faculty were also very impressed and felt challenged with the active participation of the participants in sharing their knowledge and insights about the topics covered in their respective sessions. With the successful completion of the first edition, the leadership team of NYU Stern and SRW&Co are committed to continue the good collaboration between our two organizations to run the second edition of AGLP next year.
NYU is more than 150 years old. It was established in 1831, and it was established by a group of 7 businessmen who felt that while there was a university that was then called King's College, Columbia University, uptown, there was a need in the city for a university that was in the heart of the business area that would address the needs of people, of ordinary people, of people who were on their way up the economic ladder. And that's been part of the university's DNA since its inception. Even today, when we are one of the great universities in the world, we still pride ourselves on our connection to our origins. We have, especially here at the Stern School of Business, many undergraduate students who are the first generation going to college. And we have tremendous diversity on basically any dimension. New York University has one of the largest foreign student populations in the world, and the most one of the broadest faculty groups across the world. The motto of NYU is a private university in the public service. Students and our alumni go on to do well and they do good, and that's part of why they come here to Stern, why they come to NYU, and why we believe that NYU has a unique value proposition for the world. And at least part of the actual program design is structured so that before participants leave, they're going to have time to really, put down one or two priorities that they think they can deal with. And so, one area where I think the conversation continues is these are very dynamic areas of knowledge, and the work continues with feedback and input from this audience. And so, as we find out what is happening in ASEAN, or where policy is going, or where innovation is going, we're interested to feed this back into our own intellectual system, because it sort of creates the basis for an ongoing conversation.
Where I think Stern has a tremendous advantage, particularly in business schools, is we're a global network university. So we're also a university without gates. There's no gates in the campus here at New York, and we also have campuses all around the world. So it enables this, it's a much more flexible network mentality. And the benefit of that, I believe, is we're creating a new approach to 21st century education. And that is an approach which is very much not just relying on case studies and that old sort of fashioned dissemination of knowledge, whereas the lecture up the front of the room and they're telling you what you need to know. We're much more practical and hands-on. So our faculty are obsessed with skill transfer. So whatever is being taught in the class, in that context or circumstance, they are aiming for a transfer of skills. So the executives should be able to take those principles and apply those to their situation. Often what that means is, in order for them to learn the tools, the processes, the skills, we need to have them not thinking about their own businesses, because if they're thinking too much about their own businesses, they're thinking about all the reasons why these things can't be applied or why things can't be done. If we get them thinking about other things that are analogous, it gets them to focus on the process and learning the tools, and then we get that skill transfer. So our major advantage, I would say, is all the faculty are obsessed with skill transfer.
Yes, the ASEAN Global Leadership Program has more than met my expectations, because as a young leader, I do feel the need to learn not just from my company but also from others and from the best of the best. And coming here at New York University, interacting with the best teachers, listening from them, also the company visits, I really gained a lot of insights, and it really broadened the mind and made me realize, the best education, and especially the best executive education, helps to widen what we think.
The way I like about this program is that it's a customized program, and it actually introduces topics that is more recent and relevant. And of course, you meet different people you can connect with. And I think the most important things, you can get to know or get insight from the best professors, from the best business school. I think that's not comparable.
Yeah, I think so. Actually, this is the third time that I attended the program by the SRW. The first one is last time in Cambridge, and the second one in London Business School, and this one is the third one. So I can say that the program that you conducted and so far is very, very interesting. The most important thing in this program is not the content of the program itself, but what I can share is the networking. During this program, I can meet high-ranking officials from especially the state-owned company in Indonesia. So I can make new friends, and then that in the future will be beneficial to my career in stock exchange and also in other businesses.
I think the program is very good. If I look at the overall arrangement of this program, is very nicely arranged. Yeah. The first day was a very exciting class about the economy, macroeconomy, especially taking place in US, and we are talking about the new president and also the so-called tariff war with China. Yeah, so it is has a deep insight about that. That is very good one.
This program is very good. We were surprised with the lecturer, the speaker. Obviously, it helps us to see, especially us from the ASEAN, it's helped us to see what will happen 5 to 10 years from now. So it's become like a time machine so that we can prepare and know what to expect in the future. I look forward for even better speakers coming out.
Well, I wouldn't say it did meet my expectations. I would say it's more way beyond my expectations actually. I need some shift, like a big shift, to make this business grow to just another stage, not just like what we are in the cycle, same cycle we're doing every single day. So I think this is really interesting and come just right at the perfect time.
I will definitely recommend the program. I'm having a great experience, learning experience, networking experience, and we're learning from the faculties, learning from our peers, and learning about industries. I mean, it's so interesting to learn about everything. So I think it's a great source of knowledge, and also again, it really pushes our thinking as leaders. So it's important for other people to come and be open-minded about that.
The program where NYU Stern marks the 18th edition of our AGLP over a period of 10 years. To date, we have collaborated with 6 global business schools in the UK, China, and the USA in launching our AGLP. Our AGLP alumni comprise some 350 top executives in the ASEAN region, and the number is growing year by year with the launching of our annual editions. We will continue to raise the bar and work closely with our global business school partners to improve the quality of the AGLP in both the content and delivery of the program. We will also be working with our AGLP alumni and clients to bring the global expertise of our business school partners to run programs and seminars in the region. We will be launching a new edition of our AGLP in 2019, and we look forward to having more participants in our programs.